Hello children, I am Wasim Ahmad Gilani and in this video I am going to discuss about how to convert units of length very easily. Now let's start our today lecture conversion of units. Length. We know that the standard unit of length is meter and we denote meter by m. Now I make a chart of the units of length. I start from meter, that is this meter, and the units of length higher than meter are decameter, hectometer and kilometer, and the units of length lower than meter are decimeter, centimeter and millimeter. Now keep in mind now keep in mind when we move from higher to lower units we always multiply, and in every step we multiply 10. That is, when we move from kilometer to hectometer we have to multiply 10. Similarly, when we move from hectometer to decameter, we multiply 10. Similarly, for decameter to meter, multiply 10. When we move from meter to decimeter, we multiply 10. When we move from decimeter to centimeter, we multiply 10. Similarly, for centimeter to millimeter, we multiply 10. Now, when we move one step, we take 10. And when we move two step, that is, when we move from kilometer to decameter, we have to multiply 10 into 10, which is equal to 100. I write here, for one step we take 10. When we move from kilometer to hectometer, we have to multiply 10. Or when we move from decameter to meter, we have to multiply 10. But it is case for one step. But when we move for two step, that is from kilometer to decameter or from meter to centimeter, we take 2 times 10, because when we move from meter to centimeter, it is two steps, that is 10 into this 10, which is equal to 10 into 10, which is equal to 100. So I write, for two steps we take 100. Similarly, for three steps we take 3 times 10, that is 10 into 10 into 10, which is equal to 1000. That is, when we have to convert from kilometer to meter, here is three steps, that is 10 into 10 into 10. So I write here as 1000. For fourth step we take 10 into 10 into 10 into 10, which is equal to 10,000, and so on and so on. With the help of this chart and these rules, we make all the relations between these units. Okay, now conversion from higher to lower units of length. That is conversion from higher to lower units of length. Now we know that when we move from higher to lower units of length, we always multiply. For example, 4 kilometer, and I have to convert this 4 kilometer into meter. Okay, first I will try to make a relation between kilometer and meter with the help of this chart and these rules. How many steps are between kilometer and meter in this chart? See here, this is kilometer and this is meter. There are three steps, that is 1, 2 and 3. There are three steps between kilometer and meter. So we write for three steps we take 1000. I write a relation. First we know 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter, because for three steps we take 1000. So I write here 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So 4 kilometer is equal to 4 into 1000. Why I multiply 1000 with 4? Because 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. If 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter, so 4 kilometer is equal to 4 into 1000 meter, which is equal to 4000 meter. Okay. Now B part, 9 hectometer, and I have to convert this 9 hectometer into centimeter. First, I will try to make a relation between hectometer and centimeter. Now, see in this chart, this is hectometer and this is centimeter. How many steps are between hectometer and centimeters? This is 1, 2, 3 and 4. There are 4 steps between hectometer and centimeter. So, I write here, we know 1 hectometer is equal to, for 4 steps we take 4 times 10, which is equal to 10,000 centimeter. This is the relation between hectometer and centimeter. 1 hectometer is equal to 10,000 centimeter. Now 9 hectometer is equal to 9 into 10,000 centimeter, which is equal to 90,000 centimeter, because I know that 1 hectometer is equal to 10,000 centimeter. So I multiply 10,000 with the number of hectometer, which is equal to 9 into 10,000, which is equal to 90,000 centimeter. Now C part, if I have to convert 91 meter into millimeter, I have to convert 91 meter into millimeter. What I do? First, I will try to make a relation between meter and millimeter. This is meter and this is millimeter. How many steps are? There is 1, 2 and 3. There are 3 steps between millimeter and millimeter. So, for 3 steps, we take 1000. I make a relation. We know 1 meter is equal to 1000 millimeter. So 91 meter is equal to 91 into 1000 millimeter, which is equal to 91,000 millimeter. This is all about the conversion from higher to lower units of length. Now, conversion from lower to higher units of length. I write conversion from lower to higher units of length. Now, I make a chart of this also: meter, decameter, hectometer and kilometer. Here decimeter, centimeter and millimeter. Now keep in mind, when we move from lower to higher units of length, we always divide. We always divide 10 in every step. That is, when we move from millimeter to centimeter, we divide 10. Similarly, when we move from centimeter to decameter, we divide 10. When we move or convert from decameter to meter, we divide 10. Similarly, from meter to, sorry, this is decimeter, from meter to decameter, we divide 10. Decameter to hectometer, we divide 10. Hectometer to kilometer, we divide 10. That is, for every step we have to take 10. Now for two step, for example, if we have to convert millimeter into decimeter, so we have to use 10 into 10, which is equal to 100. We take 100. If we have to convert three steps, that is 1 2 3, if we move convert millimeter into meter, we take 1000. Okay, for example, if I have an example, 80 millimeter, 80 millimeter, and I have to convert this 80 millimeter into centimeter. So my first step is to convert this millimeter. How many steps are between millimeter and centimeter? There are one step. So for one step we take 10. That is 80 millimeter is equal to 80 divided by 10, which is equal to 8. Here is centimeter, 8 centimeter. Why 10? Because I know that 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. Okay, this is a part. Now for example, if I have to convert 8000 meter into kilometer, 8000 meter is equal to dash kilometer, means if I have to convert meters into kilometer. So my first step is how many steps are between, find how many steps are between meter and kilometer. There are three steps, that is 1 2 and 3. There are three steps. So I write a relation first. We know for three steps we take 1000 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. So 8000 meter is equal to 8000 divided by 1000. Why 1000? Because I know that 1 meter is equal to 1 kilometer. So I divide this 1000 with this 8000. Here I get 1000 8s are 8000. So I get here I write kilometer, I get here 8 kilometer. Okay, now C part. If I have to convert this like for 4160 millimeter into centimeter. Okay, I have to convert this 4160 millimeter into centimeter. So my first step is to make a relation between millimeter and centimeter. This is millimeter and this centimeter. There is one step between meter and millimeter and centimeter. So for one step we write here 10 millimeter is equal to 1 centimeter. So 4160 millimeter is equal to 4160 divided by 10 centimeter, which is equal to 416 centimeter. Now I have to convert this 416 centimeter into meters and centimeters. This is centimeters. Okay,